Well, hello there, folks, and happy Saturday to you. It's lovely to see you all again as usual. And I always say that, but it is true. It's lovely to see you, and I really appreciate you coming over just to see what I've bought for the family food shop week upon week, because we do tend to buy a lot of the same things, even if we go to a different supermarket. Like this week, we've gone to Sainsbury's instead of Tesco. You'll find a lot of the same things, just maybe different brands, but I will show you what I've got. And we spent just over £80 because I had to get a few things from the local butcher as well, which I will also show you. And then a wee clip of Jasper as well, because so many of you like to see how he's getting on. So as usual, I'll just start at the beginning to the end. There's absolutely no order to this. It's just how it comes out of the bag. So the first thing I've got to show you is my Parmesan. I haven't had this for a wee while, and I like to, put this on top of pasta or stir this into a pasta sauce. So like I said, I haven't had this for a wee while, and it's hard to find the actual shaved one in the tub. So I picked some of that up, and then some tuna as well. And this one was on offer. I tend just to buy whatever is on offer. If there's nothing on offer, I just buy the cheapest one. I don't think it really matters with tuna. Same with the beans. I usually buy the own brand ones, but because these were on offer, I got the Branston and we like them. A couple of the kitchen towels, which were also on offer. Quite a lot of good bargains this week. And then a big sack of the Alpen. Mr. What's for Tea loves his muesli, and he fancied the Alpen just for a wee change, and there's just over a kilo in that bag. And then some barbecue proper chips, and then some Watsits. I was looking for the 6-pack, they didn't have any, so I just got the 12-pack instead. So those will last a good wee while. And then I have this in the morning. It's clear whey protein, and it tastes just like juice, like fruit juice. And it's a good way of getting extra protein into your diet if you are trying to increase your protein. So I got one of those because there's £5 off of that. And then a wee crusty loaf as well, because I'm going to be doing a slow cooker steak and ale stew. So we're going to have that on the side. Then a wee cheeky Jamaica ginger cake, which we haven't had for ages. And this is lovely with custard. And then some plum tomatoes, just for a change from the usual round tomatoes. Got these last week as well, and they were really nice. They've got such a nice flavour and texture. And then some sultanas, just for on top of the cereal, or maybe in some porridge, or even some scones if I end up making scones. I just don't have the time at the moment. And then some of the fake sugar, so some Splenda. And then diluting juice I needed, so I got the Vimto no added sugar. So there are a couple of different varieties of this. So this was one that I got, and this is lovely and fruity. And then I needed some salt, so I got the low sodium salt. I know there's a bit of a debate about this. Is it good for you? Is it not good for you? We get this, but also get the ordinary salt. I prefer the ordinary salt. Mr. What's for Tea likes the low sodium stuff. And then we're going to be having Cajun chicken pasta at some point. So I got one of those wee jars of seasoning, and then we're going to be having spaghetti bolognese as well with proper minced beef. So I got some spaghetti. I would usually get the fresh spaghetti, but this was an offer, so I decided to get that, and that's one of the better pasta brands here anyway. And then a couple of packs of Jasper's wee snacks. So I got one of the salmon and one of the chicken as well. And here he is. This was him last night. And as soon as I sit down with my laptop, he's right up next to me, and he falls asleep almost right away. And that's him for the night. And then some tender stem broccoli as well. Again, haven't had that for a wee while. And then some bananas. Their bananas weren't great, but these were the best of the bunch, no pun intended. But I'm sure they'll be fine inside. And then some baby potatoes. This is for the steak and ale stew that I'm going to be doing. It's going to be a slow cooker recipe. I'm going to add some Guinness, and it's going to be delicious. And then some cooked chicken slices, probably for some sandwiches or rolls or something. And then some of the sliced protein thin bagels. I like these. Mr. What's for Tea really doesn't like these, but I think they're great. And again, a good way of getting a wee bit of extra protein into your diet. And then I needed a body lotion. I actually went into Tesco to get this because it was such a good price. So I picked one of those up. And then a couple of pots of yoghurt. So I don't usually get this one, but again, it was on offer, so I thought I'd give it a go while it was on offer. So I got one of the coconut and one of the honey as well, and then some quark for a sauce that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to use this in my Cajun chicken pasta. And then the Actimel that was on offer this week was the original, and lots of folk don't like the original. I don't mind it. I don't think there's much of a difference really. And then some blueberries again, just for the top of cereal. or porridge in the morning, or sometimes I just grab a few of these as a wee snack because they are lovely. And then the Country Life butter again was on offer. This is one of the dearer butters which we do like, but it's quite pricey, so I will get that if it's on offer. And then from the butcher, I just got a few bits and bobs. So I needed some stewing steak. This is for the steak and ale stew. So I got 1.5 pounds of stewing steak and then 1 pound of the steak mince as well for the spaghetti bolognese. Some sausage links and then some chicken breasts as well. So that was everything that I got between the butcher and Sainsbury's this week. Lots of good Nectar price offers. And Nectar, if you don't know, it's just a loyalty scheme. You know, you just sign up, you get a wee card, and then you can save money on your shopping if there are Nectar offers available. The same as the Tesco Club card, exactly the same. So yeah, a few good deals to be had this week. So thank you so much for watching if you're still here at this point, and a huge thank you as usual to the supporters of the channel over on my Patreon page and to the channel members here on YouTube as well, for you all for watching and leaving your lovely comments, and for those that share the videos as well, and also those that have bought me a coffee using the Buy Me a Coffee link. My goodness, that's a bit of a script but thank you all so much, and I really do mean it. It's much appreciated, and I'll catch up with you during the week for another few wee videos here on What's for Tea. So take care and bye for now.